So dropping the puck for our 12:30 tilt here against the Eden Prairie Eagles in Eden Prairie. They have kind of a nice little perch up here in rank 1 for me to do this, unlike yesterday when I was in the shark-infested waters of Shakopee by myself. But I hung in there and got it streamed, so. So puck deep behind the goaltender of Eden Prairie. They chip it up the boards. Prior Lake retakes possession. Head towards the net is Loving shot. Pad save. In the corner for Eden Prairie. Chip up, lands on the stick of Stark, who tries to punch it deep. Plasinski pass across to, couldn't see his name. Marchessault goes down with an eagle, as well as one of the umpires in today's game. Everyone looks okay. And Eden Prairie's offsides with 11:05 left in the first. Neutral zone face-off, controlled by Prior Lake. Over to Bruss, who tries to get it up to Holmberg. Loses possession as Eden Prairie enters the zone, but Prior Lake quickly turns it back around by number 11, Holmberg, who gets it deep into the corner. Eden Prairie now takes it deep behind the net, the Prior Lake goaltender. Backhand pass attempt interrupted by Marchessault. Shot wide for Eden Prairie. Marchessault controls. He gets the puck knocked off his stick by the Eagles. Pass over to Bruss, who looks for Holmberg, and Holmberg gets a clear. Centering pass. Intercepted by Prior Lake as Plasinski takes the zone. Shot right in the numbers of the Eagles goaltender as Prior Lake gets a change. So offensive zone faceoff for Prior Lake. Eden Prairie clears the zone. Prior Lake dumps it deep for an icing. Eden Prairie controls the draw. They try to get a shot attempt, but that failed to connect. Back to the point. He drives towards the net. First shot attempt saved by the Prior Lake goaltender, and the rebound goes in for a 1-0 Eden Prairie lead. Pancratz wins the draw. As Eden Prairie controls another puck right towards the net, and that one I believe went 5-hole through the Prior Lake goaltender. 2-0 Eden Prairie. Pass up for Gregory, who takes the zone with a little bit of speed. Tries for a centering pass, can't connect. Puck finds Stark right at the blue line, who is able to hold the zone and get it deep. The Prior Lake tries for a good wraparound attempt. Loving, puck still loose in front of Eden Prairie. Nobody can get a handle on it as it floats just in front of the Eden Prairie goaltender. Eagles take it back the other way, but the Lakers are able to get it clear. Puck intercepted by Eden Prairie. Turned back up by Prior Lake. Back on the point for Eden Prairie. Disrupted by Prior Lake as Gregory gets it up to Loving. 2-on-2 off the rush. Loving takes the zone. Puck is knocked off his stick. The puck travels behind the Prior Lake goaltender for an icing call with 7:47 left in the first. Breakaway. Breakaway for Eden Prairie. It's a good back check attempt. I believe that was number 3, Bruss, on the back check, who caused a disruption and prevents a shot on goal. And the Lakers will go on a power play. Didn't see exactly what happened, but with 7:25 left in the first period, the Lakers will go on the power play, first penalty of the game. Draw controlled by Plasinski, shot high, fumbled by the goaltender as they battle behind the net. Eden Prairie tries for a wraparound, but Russ catches it, gets it on the stick of Marchessault, who skates looking for a helper. Pass over to Holmberg, back to Marchessault, back to Holmberg, towards the net. Lakers are fighting for it, trying to make something happen on this power play. Marchessault with some strong play. But Eden Prairie takes it back the other way. Clean zone entry. As they charge the net, centering pass, unsuccessful. Prior Lake intercepts. They dump it deep into the neutral zone for what is going to be an icing call. 41 seconds left on the Lakers power play. Pancratz wins a puck battle up to Bermel. Matisse barely stays on side. Little tiptoe at the blue line keeps the Lakers on side for 5 seconds left on their power play. Pancratz grabs the puck, turns and shoots just wide of the crease. Lakers hold as Eden Prairie gets their 5th player back on the ice. We're back to even strength. Eden Prairie swiftly enters the offensive zone. Couple big saves by the Tendy for Prior Lake. Puck's kicked out back to Eden Prairie. Shot attempt misses the net. Delayed penalty on number 6 for Prior Lake. It's either Erickson or Beckstrom. Couldn't see the last name well from up here, but Lakers will go shorthanded now. Draw controlled by Eden Prairie. They get it back to the point, and a clean shot requires a save from Franzen. Battle behind Franzen now as Prior Lake tries to chip it up. They are able to get it clear due to the mishandle of Eden Prairie's defenseman. As they go behind the net now, Prior Lake in the play, trying to kill off this penalty. Just under a minute left. And the power play for Eden Prairie. Clean zone entry. Pass attempt just misses the Eden Prairie forward, but now it comes back. Another shot attempt and another goal for Eden Prairie. 3-0 as they capitalize on their power play at 4:28 left in the first period. Back to even strength, draw controlled by Prior Lake as Loving enters the zone. The Eagles turn it back through the neutral zone and into the offensive zone as Bruss takes a few swipes and does pick the pocket of the Eagles forward. And now they fight for the puck. Lakers trying to get a clear puck. Sneaks back to the defensive pair for Eden Prairie. Another shot on goal, redirected just off the net. Now we have Gregory with a little bit of speed through the neutral zone. He gets around one guy, two guys. He can't get around the third. As Lakers fight to keep their offensive zone, and they do. The puck lands on the stick of the Eden Prairie defender. Bruss back to Tyndall. Tyndall tries for a pass. Now we have a breakaway. And Franzen makes the save. Glove save. The puck off of his glove and then just scoots to the side of the net. Lakers control as they try to get something going here and start with a clear, which they cannot get. Another shot swept to the side by the stick of Franzen. Battle in the corner, over to Tyndall. Pass intercepted by Eden Prairie. Franzen covers on a puck that sneaks its way to his glove. So Eden Prairie took another penalty. Lakers will go on, I believe, their third power play of this period. Have not been able to capitalize yet. Minute 30 is the power play with 2:40 left in the first period. Plasinski controls, wins a puck battle, tries to center off the shin of Eden Prairie. Eden Prairie with speed into their offensive zone, shot wide of the net. No save required by Franzen. Easton now with the puck with a little bit of speed. He's facing down two defensemen. Soft, nice little pass over to Holmberg. Holmberg takes a shot. Yes, there we go. There we go. Good battle. Again, a shot on net that requires the attention of a goalie oftentimes is going to result in loose change. And we were able to get there and send it home. So Lakers are on the board. Still down a pair with 2 minutes, 5 seconds left in the first. So a little momentum here for the Lakers. Let's see if they can harness that and get back in this game. Puck into the corner, and we're going to get an icing call. I think the ref is wanting to get a restart on that one. Pankratz on the draw. EP takes control through the neutral zone. Loses the handle for a second, but still finds plenty of room as he dices through a few guys. A nice shot, flat on the ice. Finds Twine, and we're back to a 3-goal deficit for your Lakers. 4-1 Eden Prairie. Offsides after that face-off. So Bermel controls, he dumps it deep behind the net of Eden Prairie. The Lakers don't quite get back on sides, so we get an offsides and a neutral zone face-off. Just under a minute left in the first frame. Eden Prairie enters the zone. Centering pass. Prior Lake tries to get a clear, just can't get it. 4-1, Eden Prairie, end of the first. So start of this 13-minute second period, Prior Lake against Eden Prairie down 3 goals, 4-1. Eden Prairie is your score. Lakers hoping to get something going, find a way back into this game as Plasinski controls, gets it up to Marchessault, who can move. He tries for a pass, successful to Holmberg, who loses it and gives chase to Eden Prairie. Eden Prairie clears the zone. Pass to Marchessault. He loses a handle. Plasinski picks up to Holmberg. Shot. Blocked by Eden Prairie. Another shot just wide of the net. Erickson controls on the point. Holmberg and Plasinski battle in the corner. Back to the point, who gets it in, but Eden Prairie takes possession. And they get it deep. Should be an icing. I don't know why it wasn't an icing. Shot. Looked like Franzen was screened, and that puck finds the back of the net. 5-1 Eden Prairie. Pankratz controls. He takes the zone on a solo mission, gets the puck knocked off of his stick as Eden Prairie turns it back the other way. Centering pass. Intercepted by Matisse, who takes the zone. Puck knocked off his stick by Eden Prairie and clears the zone as Stark gives chase. He collects the puck, chips it up the boards. Eden Prairie, as their guy rushes to get on sides and does. tough angle shot, hits the side of the net. Eden Prairie on the point loses the puck to Matisse, who then bobbles it. Bromell picks him up, shot. Oh, hand pass. I don't know if they caught it or not, but Eden Prairie goaltender freezes it. 9:58 left in the second. Gregory controls the draw, and Tyndall takes a shot wide of the net. Eden Prairie clears as Tyndall and Bruss give chase, but that's an icing. All right, so Prior Lake with a tough battle in front of the net, just hacking and chopping at that puck. The goaltender just could not cover it. The ref was in a good position to see the puck floating around, and sometimes they blow that whistle a little bit early. Things are getting dicey, but the right thing to do is to blow it when it's frozen. That puck was not frozen, and the Lakers capitalize. So 2-5. 3-goal deficit, breakaway. Oh, and they had the goalie out of position, and Eden Prairie defender just had a stick blade in the right spot to prevent what was a very wide open net for Prior Lake to shoot on. So they miss an opportunity there. Pad saved by Franzen, and then he sweeps the puck out of the way with his stick. Prior Lake defender loses a handle on it, but comes back and swats the puck away. Eden Prairie does get it right to the net. Beautiful centering pass. And Eden Prairie was wide open in front of the Prior Lake goaltender, and Franzen just gets a blade of a stick to disrupt the puck just enough to break up that pass. Eden Prairie eventually turns back the other way with a shot saved by Franzen. 8:10 left in the second. Prior Lake collects the puck, pass up for Marchessault, can't connect. Plasinski fights to break that up. Holmberg gets a clear, but that's going to go down for an icing. Face-off controlled by Eden Prairie, but Plasinski grabs the puck. He looks for a helper, and he finds one in Marchessault. Marchessault centers. Battle in the corner. Plasinski, Holmberg, and now Marchessault on the puck. With his speed, he's able to get there and tries to break up the play. Eden Prairie fights through the neutral zone and gets the puck down into the corner. Eden Prairie wins a puck battle, but Marchessault finds the puck. He tries for Holmberg. Pass goes just wide. As now Plasinski enters the zone. He gets the puck knocked off his stick and takes a chop. But Eden Prairie controls. Eden Prairie now controls, tries to find their way to the net, shot wide. Koobs gets it up for Matisse, who has wide open space. Oh my gosh, beautiful try. 2 Lakers go down in what was a beautiful breakaway by Matisse, and now the Eagles have a breakaway. Franzen steps in to the player wisely to break up what would have been a really nice breakaway, and now the Lakers come back the other way. Matisse, on Matisse's last attempt, he went in, had the goalie out of position, was trying to score on his backhand, and the goalie somehow found his way back over to save it, and then just there he makes another flurry of saves. Lakers are trying to catch up here. Shots on goal are narrowed. 11 for Eden Prairie, 7 for Prior Lake. So Lakers finding a few opportunities here. Just over 5 minutes to go in the second period. Hustle back. Oh my gosh, they stayed on sides. Oh, Tyndall tries for Bross, and he's intercepted. Another breakaway for Eden Prairie, and another puck finds the back of the net. 6-2. So if Gregory can beat this icing, oh, they called it off. So Gregory controls behind the net, centering attempt. Finds its way through the crease. Bruss passes it back. Tyndall. Lakers lose possession. Bruss chases in the corner to the left of the goaltender for Prior Lake. A few Lakers in close proximity to the puck. They find their way through, and there were 3 Lakers fighting with 1 defenseman from Eden Prairie, and he was putting up a battle because they could not quite get the puck on their stick. But when they finally did, Lakers were able to find the back of the net. So 6-3, still fighting a 3-goal deficit are your Lakers. We can't seem to get out of that. So Plasinski controls the draw for Prior Lake. Marchessault chases. Plasinski battles. Marchessault dumps it behind the Eden Prairie goaltender. Trying for a centering pass where the Lakers, they couldn't quite find anybody, but Plasinski now enters the zone on the stick of Marchessault, who shoots, pad save. Eden Prairie centering pass blocked by Eden Prairie. He chips up the board. Plasinski almost turned it back the other way to maintain the zone, but just barely can't do it. Lakers clear the zone. Marchessault breaks it up. Holmberg up to Koobs, who's got a little bit of room, and he had a helper clear, couldn't find him with the puck. Now EP turns back the other way. Oh, shot just wide. Prior Lake gets it clear, tries to grab the puck, create a rush here. They're able to get clear. Prior Lake makes a change. Prior Lake tries to kill a little time to give their teammates time to change. Eden Prairie now with a shot wide of the net. Centering pass knocked away by Prior Lake. Shot hits the side of the net. Prior Lake controls. Clearing attempt at the boards, intercepted by Eden Prairie. That one's clearing, and that's definitely going down for an icing. With 1 minute, 45 seconds left here in the second. Face-off controlled by Eden Prairie. Kick back to one of their point guys who is able to hold the zone. Prior Lake now takes possession as Gregory chips it up. But that's turned back around by Eden Prairie. Stark gives chase, tries to chip it up the boards. Backhand dump by Eden Prairie. They're in the corner. He's looking for a centering pass. Lakers plugging that up pretty well as they take possession of the puck behind the net. Their goaltender chip up, intercepted by Eden Prairie. Shot blocked by Prior Lake. The Lakers finally do get it clear, and we're going to get an offside. 40 seconds left in the second. So Holmberg dumps it up the boards. Plasinski just wins a foot race. Both players go down in a hard-fought battle, and we got an eagle down on the ice. So 6-3, Eden Prairie, second intermission. All right, puck drop here to start the third period. Matisse loses a stick. Coobs fights for the puck. Eden Prairie takes possession and works their way towards the net. Shot wide of the net. Another backhand shot. Not enough on it to get to the net. Prior Lake gets a clear. Eden Prairie off the rush. But that's turned back by Prior Lake. Vermel gets it deep. Matisse gives chase. Coobs finds the puck. Chips it behind the net. Beckstrom is able to hold his own. But the puck comes back the other way for Eden Prairie. Cross ice pass. Finds a forward. Eden Prairie. Good stick by the Laker defender to break that up. Vermel chips it up. Finds an Eden Prairie defender. Coobs is able to get a clear just in time for Eden Prairie, though, to grab the puck and create an odd man rush. Rush is broken up by Prior Lake. Nice play by that defender. Puck deep as Prior Lake changes them all. Prior Lake controls and gets a clear. One of their guys is down on the wrong side of the blue line, and they eventually go off sides. Neutral zone face-off controlled by Prior Lake. Gregory controls Pancrats now. Gregory backhands it right on the stick of Eden Prairie as they turn it back the other way. Off the rush, he's got a little bit of room. Finds the goaltender for Prior Lake. He has to knock it down with a glove as Pancrats on a breakaway. Go, 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 go. Ooh, ooh. It's a good effort by Pancrats. Gets the shot off and then hits the post fairly hard and knocked the net off. So the Plasinski, Marchessault, and Holmberg line are out there with Bruss and Tyndall as your defensive pairing. Eden Prairie turns back. We got one lone defender, but we get Bruss working his way back into the play. Shot blocked by Tyndall. Clearing attempt, finds Marchessault. He's got wheels. Let's go, buddy. Wheel it out. On net. Let's go. Backhand attempt, just wide of the net. But Holmberg still fights. If he can turn and get a shot, he might catch the goalie out of position. Eden Prairie loses a stick and kicks the puck away, but Clock stoppage with 9:25 left in the third frame. Ooh, good shot by Holmberg. He turned and shot. I don't even think he was looking at the puck, and that thing went just center of mass on the goalie. It caught the goalie off guard for sure, but he's able to make the save. Lakers battle along the boards hard. Kosinski and Holmberg fight for the puck. Holmberg grinding away. Puck finds the stick of the point of Charlie Bruss. We get it towards the net, and it's intercepted and turned back the other way. Marchessault gets in there, turns and chips it up the boards. EP enters the zone with a dump as they go for a change. Just out of the reach for Marchessault was the Eden Prairie puck carrier. Bruss now to Holmberg, to Marchessault as they enter the zone. Marchessault's knocked off the puck just for a second. Holmberg can get around him. He'll have a good shot attempt. Doesn't get it off the way he wanted, just wide of the net. The Lakers are finding a way to get a little pressure here, kind of even the scales as we drive towards the net. Another save. I think the Lakers have sort of found the way that they want to play the rest of this game, which seems to be working right now. However, they've created a little bit of a hole here they got to climb out of with a 3-goal lead by Eden Prairie. Puck into the corner. Beckstrom steps up wisely to maintain the zone. EP does finally get it clear as Prior Lake turns and gets it deep again. Nice play by, I believe that was Erickson, to hold the zone. They get a shot that finds the Eden Prairie goaltender, and he covers at 7:01 left in the third. There we go. 4-6. The hard work of Prior Lake paid off. We've been getting shots this period. Lakers about 15 feet out, turns and shoots, and it, I think, found the 5-hole. Gregory controls. So Lakers again enter the zone. Pass over to Loving, shot to the back of the net, behind net, I should say. Eden Prairie turns it back the other way, centering pass. Really nice pass. Eden Prairie's about to get another shot. Nope, broken up by Prior Lake. Offsides. All right, so let's see how the Lakers play with a 2-goal deficit. Most of this game has been played with Eden Prairie leading by 3 in some way, shape, or form. So 2-goal lead now. If the Lakers can find one more and just stay in this game, you never know what's going to happen. 6 minutes left on the game clock, but the ice clock reads 4 minutes of time remaining. So Easton Kosinski works his way along the boards, shot high, but the goaltender gloves it, and he'll take the face-off just to the left face-off circle down in the Prior Lake offensive zone. Kosinski, Holmberg, Marchessault And then Stark and Wangan are your defensive pairing. Eden Prairie clears. Stark gives chase. That's gonna, puck slowed down enough to prevent an icing. Krasinski enters the zone. Marchessault's with him, but a wall of Eagles preventing any shot or attempt. On the point of the Prior Lake defender. They lose the puck. Eden Prairie through the neutral zone into the offensive zone. Shot wide of the net. Prior Lake controls. They try to chip it up the boards on the stick of Eden Prairie. Shot attempt blocked by Prior Lake. Franzen covers at 4:59 left in the third. Shot hits the side of the net for Eden Prairie. Bruss fights in the corner. Back to the point for Eden Prairie. Cross ice pass to his defensive partner. Deep into the corner once again. He looks for a partner, but that's intercepted by Bruss, who tries to take the zone. Cleanly does. Matisse gets there for a second. Matisse intercepts. Vermel almost gets his head knocked off, but the Lakers capitalize. 6-5 now. Now we got a game. We're up against the ice clock. That could be our problem, which reads 1:29. And they call the dang game. God, I hate the ice clock every time. So the Lakers are gonna crawl their way back in from being down by, I think, even up to 4 at one point, but the God clock wins again.